Now I'm very honored and grateful to present to you Act 1 of Esther.
We've been promised life. We've been promised centuries, centuries of life and countless generations, a future in a promised land. We've been promised
Persia, 481 BCE, 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia, the epicenter of the universe. Welcome to Persia, beautiful Persia, the epicenter of the universe. Excessive living, excessive drinking, excessive spending, excessive everything. Now in those days, King Xerxes was on the royal throne. In the third year of his reign, the king chose to impress the nobles and officials with a banquet displaying the riches of his glory. This went on for 180 days. At the end of this time, he gave a great feast for everyone in the citadel of Susa. There were white cotton curtains with violet hangings, couches of gold and silver. The royal wine was served in golden vessels. There was only one command: no compulsion, no holding back. All must have as much as they desire. Welcome, my friends, to Persia!
Are Persia, yes we are Persia, rulers of the universe. Persia means domination. We are the majority, absolute authority, verging on divinity.
Announcing His Royal Highness, most exalted ruler of the world's greatest empire, King Xerxes!
Thank you. No autographs, please. I'm a very busy man.
King Xerxes!
I said no autographs.
Excuse me, Your Majesty. You're magnificent. I'm not worthy to stand before such greatness.
His Highness couldn't agree more. Now I'm the kind of guy who always gets his heart's desire. A ton of cash, a beauty queen, an unsurpassed empire. But there's a world to conquer, gotta bring it all in line. I'm at my best, but I won't rest until this planet's mine. Look at my power, my best endeavor, my finest hour will last forever. Yeah.
We are Persia, yes we are Persia, rulers of the universe. Persia means domination. We are the majority, absolute authority, verging on divinity. Persia. Persia!
Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
What?
We were all worried because you're on the floor.
Oh, how perceptive.
What is it, Your Majesty? Our very lives are at your service.
Who are you?
Yes, who are you?
Oh, I'm Haman, the Agagite.
Really, I don't remember hiring you.
Oh, you see, I showed up here and saw the king, and it's just...
Your Majesty.
Should I run for a position?
Yes! The king suffers from a severe case of boredom.
Not boredom. No.
Oh, no, not boredom. Anything but boredom.
Good. So what sort of new entertainment have we planned for tonight?
New entertainment?
Yes, new.
Have we already had him perform an entertainment known to mankind?
Huh, who said that? Do you care to elaborate?
No.
Ah, good. Take him away. Anybody else?
I'll be back!
Any other suggestions? And you guys call yourself advisors? You're not advisors. You're nothing but stooges.
Stooges? No, not stooges. No.
Silence! I must be entertained.
You've made that perfectly clear, Your Majesty. Perhaps, Vashti.
No! I've got it, Your Majesty.
Tell me.
You must summon your great Queen Vashti to entertain us.
Vashti? She is entertaining.
Yes,
But what can
excellent
she
idea.
do? Can she juggle? Can she breathe fire? Can she juggle fire? I just want fire.
Perhaps her beauty could be entertainment enough.
Her beauty. Precisely. That's it. I command the great Queen Vashti to parade in front of us and display her great beauty, wearing the royal crown. Excellent idea, Haman.
Yes, excellent idea. Listen, I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you will not advise the king any further. I will throw you out of the palace if you do.
Mimikin, what are you whispering about?
Nothing, Your Majesty.
Oh, Your Majesty, he was just reminding me that I'm not one of the king's royal advisors.
What?
No,
Really?
no. I'm just a servant.
And no one knows where he came from.
But then we must make him a royal advisor, right?
But, Your Majesty, a royal advisor is a highly trusted, trained, tried, tested, honored position. Only the most highly honored, background-checked individuals are qualified.
Well, the king disagrees. I declare that Haman the Ammonite,
Agagite.
sure, is now an official royal advisor. Congratulations, Haman.
Welcome, Haman.
Yeah! Now, Stooges, Memikin, go get Queen Vashti.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Oh, yeah, right away.
Wait, Haman, not you. Stay here and celebrate. Somebody get this man a drink.
It would be my very, very great honor, Your Majesty.
For Persia.
Queen Vashti,
Yes.
we have a message from King Xerxes the Magnificent, most exalted ruler of the greatest empire in the world, leader of 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia.
Enough, Memicon. Your songs make me physically ill.
My deepest apologies, Your Majesty.
Well, what is it?
Right, I had an entire song prepared for this moment, and now I've lost my place. Give me a second. Yes, the king wants you at his party in the throne room. Now,
Does he? He hasn't spoken to me in ages. Why does he want me?
entertainment?
To observe the entertainment?
No, you're to be the entertainment.
Well, there must be a mistake because I haven't any talents, Memicon.
No talents necessary.
Well, isn't that just like him? He ignores me for months, and all he wants to do is show me off to his drunken friends?
Yes.
Memicon, the answer is no. I have my own party to attend.
I wouldn't do that, Your Majesty.
Why? Afraid I'd lose all this? I have been wasting away in this palace. Suddenly I've never felt so alive.
I'm sure the feeling will quickly pass.
I finally have a chance to escape this miserable prison.
You mean the palace?
Yeah.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but perhaps you've forgotten who you are.
Oh, I know exactly who I am. I'm Decoration. I'm Vashti, Queen of Persia. My name's known far and wide. I've servants, slaves, assistants. One snap, they're at my side. You'd think with all this power, I'd live life satisfied. But this is just a job, and the job description lies. I never loved this man.
No!
Yes. I married him for status. It was my only command. I'm sick of these requests. It's time my plan began. Because I'm Vashti.
Don't forget it.
The great Queen Vashti.
You'll regret it.
My declaration of ornamentation as before. Yes, I am Vashti.
Don't forget it.
The great Queen Vashti.
You'll regret it.
Won't be paraded around or degraded anymore.
No more sleeping, no more rallying, no more favors on the town. No more disrespecting Persia's queen. Now I like to see her sister Vashti takes her rightful place. Have a good character to see.
Has anyone ever told you you look like a pirate?
I've gotten that many times.
Yeah, you look like you've sailed all the seas.
You know, my grandpa back in the day, you know, my grandpappy, sailed across the blue seas.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever fight dragons?
All the time.
Oh my goodness.
All the dragons,
You're-
all the sharks.
You're a brave young man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man. What a day, boys.
Today.
What? Impossible! Impossible! Are you sure you spoke to my Queen Vashti?
Yeah, definitely her.
How
Definitely her.
dare she stand up to the greatest ruler in all the universe? I don't understand. What? The banquet is over. Everybody out. Everybody out. I don't understand. I've never been rejected by a woman. I mean, who would reject this?
I
I'm
wouldn't.
beautiful.
She has not only wronged the king, she has wronged all of Persia.
Yes.
And soon all of Persia will hear of what she has done, how the great King Xerxes was rejected by a woman.
I never thought about that. But what is to be done?
We must never allow Vashti to come before the king again. Let the king bestow her royal position on one who is more credible than she.
Huh?
No, I've got it, Your Majesty.
Don't tell me.
We just simply need to find a better queen.
A better queen?
Oh, yeah.
But how? How would we do that?
I have it, Your Majesty. Perhaps you should hold an empire-wide search.
No.
Oh, tell me.
We need something flashier.
Ah.
Empire-wide beauty queen competition.
Heyman, that is brilliant.
And don't worry, we'll make sure to find a million other candidates who are younger, prettier, and way more accommodating than Vashti.
You know, that's what I like.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
brilliance amazes me, Heyman.
I only live to serve the king and, of course, beloved Persia.
Beloved Persia.
Let's go find that lady.
For the ladies.
Yes, thank the gods and the stars and the moon for Haman. No matter how powerful King Xerxes had become, he could not keep the disgraceful actions of ex-Queen Vashti a secret. Word traveled quickly throughout the citadel of Susa.
An ordinary day in Susa is a pleasant day.
Good morning.
How are you?
All is for sale. Did you hear about Vashti?
Each person left alone to go about their pleasant ways.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did the king fight the queen?
Buying, selling, living life, never need to worry here.
Selling bread?
Not today.
And with King Xerxes on his throne, no need to worry here.
Yeah, but he spends over tax on ridiculous parties and golden couches.
Excuse me, did I just hear you say something negative about King Xerxes?
No, it was him.
Ah, good, because as I'm sure you know, the penalty for speaking negatively about the king, the empire, or Persia is... oh, yes, almost certain death for you, your wife, and your small child.
Long live the king, guys.
Good. Let's continue the song, please.
All right, let's go, everybody. Let's sing. Let's go.
Like we said
In Susa, every day here is a pleasant day.
yes, it's just so pleasant here.
Greatest city in the world.
If we mind our business, our lives won't end in unpleasant ways.
Well, here we are,
Yes, here we are at the palace.
because you have been invited.
Yes, I have. How do I look?
Much too grown up.
Uncle Mordecai, I have to look professional.
True, you are the best baker in the world as far as I'm concerned.
Do you know what my title will be if I get it? Culinary artist.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. There goes Hadassah. Culinary artist to King Xerxes, the most powerful man in the world.
Wouldn't that be something?
I am so nervous.
Why?
Well, what if I mess it up?
Then I will still love you. And so will the Creator. He loves all of his children, even the failures.
I didn't say I'd be a failure. My hands are shaking. I can't stop it.
Hadassah, just relax. Breathe in and breathe out. They're gonna love you.
Uncle, I can't give the king half-eaten food.
Hadassah, there's nothing to worry about. People are just people. Even if they have fancy clothes or too much money or a fancy title. Even the king, he's no better than anyone else.
Someone might hear you.
So what if they did? I'm not afraid of people.
That must be nice.
Perhaps one day you can say the same thing. But for now, breathe in, breathe out, and don't worry.
Oh, yeah, I'll just decide not to worry.
Remember the words of King David. Adonai is by your side.
I know.
There's Memucan. Tell him you have an appointment.
Thank you.
Oh,
Excuse me, Memakin?
yes. How may I help you?
I have an appointment for the culinary artist position.
Yes. Your specialty?
Baked goods, but I make all sorts of food. It's all kosher.
Oh. Okay. Your name?
Hadassah.
Thank you. One moment, please.
Would you like me to follow you inside?
No. Wait here, please.
No problem. I've been waiting my whole life to get on the other side of this wall. I could certainly wait one more moment. You've seen it every day, rising up before you. It says you're not okay, and then silently ignores you. But now you have a single chance to prove that it was wrong. The world will know with just one glance you're right where you belong. Just beyond the wall, that's where you begin. You could have it all if you could just get in. The moment you walk through the door, your life means so much more, and no one can ignore. You're better than you were before.
I still can't believe it. I never thought it would work.
Well, I was pretty convincing.
I thought if you were lucky, you could fool him to giving you some sort of low-level job. But an advisor? You'll be spending all of your time with a king of Persia. And yesterday, you're practically a vagrant.
That seems harsh.
We were going to be evicted, Haman, with our 10 sons. But you saved us. Of course, it was your fault we needed saving in the first place. But thankfully, you fixed it.
I did, didn't I? Now we can all start over.
Well, can't wait to tell the neighbors.
Though no one knows my name, I feel the winds are changing. I won't remain the same. My life is rearranging. Years of wondering if I'd make it anywhere at all. But now I know which way to go. I'll run, I'll walk, I'll crawl.
Just beyond the wall, where my future lives.
Where my future lives.
Hear the palace
Call.
with all the life it gives.
With all the life it gives, I will not allow myself to stop my vow. My life will be somehow much better than it is right now.
So watch me go.
So watch me go just beyond the wall. Beyond the wall.
Hello, Hadassah?
Yes?
Hi, I work at the palace, and I was asked to give you a message on my way out.
Okay.
The message is the position has been filled.
Excuse me?
The position has been filled.
That can't be right. My position? It was open just a minute ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did they say why? Nobody even tasted my food.
Oh, could I taste it?
Can you give me a job?
No, it's just been a long day.
Sure you can have some.
Thanks. Wow, this looks amazing. It is amazing. Too bad it's kosher.
What?
What?
How did you know I keep kosher?
I didn't. Wasn't supposed to say anything. They couldn't figure out what you meant when you said it was kosher, and then someone said it had to do with, well, a certain kind of people who aren't very popular in Persia right now. And if it's not popular, the king does not want it.
Gotcha.
But you're an amazing cook.
I know.
My name's Tala.
Nice to meet you.
Could you see us being friends?
What?
I've got a sense for that kind of thing, and I think you could be a really good friend.
Are you just trying to cheer me up?
Is it working?
Not really. This was everything I wanted.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Don't touch me. What's the matter with you?
I'm sorry. It was an accident.
You practically attacked me. Now I have to wait in line again.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry. I'll get you
Don't
more
you
water.
dare touch my things.
What seems to be the problem here? Did this man hurt you?
Yes, this man practically attacked me.
Were there any witnesses? Is anyone going to stand up for this Jewish foreigner? Interesting. Doesn't seem like anybody likes you very much. Maybe you should go back to where you came from.
Sir, I would choose your words carefully because I am a government official.
Well, I am the king's new royal advisor, and I've never liked your people anyways.
All right, break it up. Everyone go back to your business here.
You heard him. Everyone, let's go.
Hadassah,
Uncle Mordecai.
the interview is over?
Yep.
Uncle Mordecai. This is Tala. Tala works at the palace. Tala, this is my Uncle Mordecai.
You
Well,
know him?
Cousin, really.
He's your cousin? Why didn't
Mhm.
you say? Oh, that means you're Jewish.
Yes.
That's great. I love Jewish people. That came out wrong.
Thanks, Tala.
Yep.
So, how was it?
Well, the position has been filled by somebody else. That's the official response.
That doesn't seem right.
I don't really want to talk about it.
That's fine. We'll talk later.
Uncle Mordecai's the best. He's like a father to me.
Oh, where's your real dad?
He died. My mom, too.
I'm so sorry.
It happened when I was really little, and it's okay. Uncle Mordecai's been there every step of the way for me. I don't.
We have a message from King Xerxes the Magnificent, most exalted ruler, the greatest empire of the world, the leader of 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia. Oh, if you ever wanted to be a queen, now's your opportunity to be seen. Our Queen Vashti has been deposed. Who will replace her? No one knows. Great King Xerxes is looking for a girl to make his heart go pitter-pat and leap into a twirl. The competition's open and now our song is sung. So come on to the palace.
Only if you're young and beautiful
And single.
What's that? What did they say?
The king is holding a competition to find a new queen. And it's open to anyone if you're young, beautiful, and single.
Just be on the wall.
Whoa. You're not thinking of going into that competition.
Why wouldn't I?
It's fine for Tala. But for you, why would you want to do that?
Because I could be queen?
But you would have to marry the king.
That's the general idea.
Don't you know what it means to marry outside of the faith?
He's the king of Persia.
He's an uncircumcised pagan.
You know, I think I should be going.
Don't go. It'll all blow over soon. Uncle Mordecai is just a little bit protective.
You wouldn't be safe, Hadassah. There are people in Susa who hate us. Don't you understand?
I don't understand. Why does anybody hate Jewish people?
Why does anyone hate anyone? Our people were brought here over a century ago as slaves. And even though we're not slaves anymore, there are certain neighbors who think that we are beneath them. It's hard for me as a Jewish man, even though I'm an official at the palace. Hadassah, they would never tolerate a Jewish queen. But think about it. We are still God's chosen people. We've been promised life. We've been promised centuries of life, and countless generations, a future in a promised land. All of the promises made to Abraham were made to us. And Hadassah, even if you wanted to, you cannot change who you are.
Sometimes I wish I could.
What? You don't mean that.
No, you're right. I don't mean that. It's just today you were humiliated in front of everyone for spilling water. And I was too afraid to speak up and say anything because I thought I might lose customers. Just like I lost the job at the palace today.
What do you mean?
I said, "It's all kosher," and they figured it out from there.
Oh, kosher is a Jewish thing. Yep, you probably shouldn't have said that.
Ugh, I'm such a failure.
No, you're not.
But it's okay. The Creator loves all his children, even the failures.
Hadassah, you're not a failure.
It's just, I wish I could live somewhere else, be somewhere else. If I could get on the other side of that wall and into the palace and prove myself away from all the labels, Jewish orphan, excellent baker. But that'll never happen. Even if you let me, I could never win a beauty pageant in all of Persia.
Well, you might not have a choice in the matter. You might be forced to enter that competition. But whatever happens, Adonai is with you.
Right by my side.
And they don't need to know you're Jewish. You'd be safer that way, too.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Creator is certainly powerful enough to keep you safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps He'll even have you do some good. If you promise not to tell them that you're Jewish.
I could do that.
And you have to change your name. It's Hebrew.
To what?
You'll think of something.
Welcome to Beauty Queen Boot Camp. Today, we are making history, folks. History. Today, ordinary girls from around the empire have the chance to be transformed into the most important woman in the universe, the Queen of Persia. But before we meet the contestants, let's have a word from celebrity beauty queen trainer. Hey, guy.
Listen up. We're on a tight schedule here. I'm going to get down to business. Your hairs are too blonde out, and you should have showered. I mean, really, get out of here. What are you guys, clowns? I mean, and you, too small, too smart, too dumb, and you're late.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
What is your name?
It's Esther.
Your name is Had Esther?
Yes. I mean, no.
You don't even know your own name?
Well, I do. It's Esther.
Who's your family?
They're dead, sir.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone else out, but you can stay.
Excuse me, hey guy, just so you know, the competition hasn't officially started yet. So if you could hold off on those eliminations for now and just tell us about the process.
Fine, you can all come back.
So, like, do we get a facial every day or just every other day? And how about a massage?
Ladies, let me be frank. This competition will not be fun. You're not here to laugh and make friends and joke around. You should expect nothing but grueling sweat and tears.
Okay, but we get a shopping spree, right?
I will pick you apart from your split ends to your filthy toenails. I will destroy your self-image. Once you realize how worthless you are, you become prime, become my new creation. You'll be glorious. Then, and only then, you'll be presented to King Xerxes.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Haggai, for that delightful introduction. It was very, very passionate. Well, now it's time to meet the contestants. You there, what's your name?
Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm Marissa.
Hi, Arissa. What makes you worthy to be queen?
Like there's anyone better. As if.
Sounds like you have much confidence in King Xerxes himself.
Like, everywhere I go, people love me. And there are a lot of people in Persia. And if they don't, whatever. Ugh! Watch where you're going. Ew, are you reading a book? What a weirdo.
And what's your name? Shh. You do know you're in a beauty pageant, right?
Sorry, I was just getting to a good part. My name is Behar, and I just love a good scroll. The smell, the feel of the page in my fingers, the way the story grabs you with each twist and turn. Don't you agree?
Nope, I don't agree at all. Let's see here. Next. Next. Yes, you.
Oh, my stars. Okay, hi, I'm Parisa. I live in the province of Susa in a small house with my mom, dad, two grandfathers, 2 grandmothers, 6 brothers, 8 sisters, a donkey named Bartholomew, and a ton of chickens. I spend a couple hours every day trying to catch those chickens for dinner, but that
Are
is the
you
least favorite part of
following any of
the day
this?
because
She
chickens
just
are mean,
keeps
way
talking
mean,
and
the
talking.
beaks are so
Please
sharp.
make it stop.
And I
Shut
have
her up.
Persa, that is quite the exciting life you lead, but let's move on to the next contestant now, shall we, for the sake of time. Let's see here.
Why, hello. I'm Daria. And I'm Dorothea.
Dorothea? What? Why? How?
Our dad says we're a package deal. Something about 2-for-1 dowry, and that we finally be out of his hair. But he doesn't have hair. So, here we are.
Well, you both look out of this world.
We know.
Did you put this look together all by yourselves?
We sure did. She did mine. And I did hers. Can you believe we've never worn makeup before?
I absolutely can. So, girls, how are you feeling about the competition? Are you nervous?
A little bit, but I know that once King Xerxes takes one look at me, I mean us, he'll know we're really, really special.
He most certainly will. Now, if there aren't any more contestants. Yes, Sarissa, do you have a question?
Yeah. For her? I don't mean to be rude, but aren't you a little young for this competition?
What?
Yeah, you look younger than a spring chicken born on Passover.
I'm not sure I understand.
You look like you're 7.
Sorry, I can't hear you through all that makeup. But if you must know, I turned 25 just last week, and I'm perfectly eligible for this competition.
What a beautiful story. So, what's your name?
Sunshine. Agatha Sunshine.
And you're 25?
Okay, fine. You call me. To be perfectly honest, I'm 22.
Well, folks, it looks like this competition will be unlike anything we've ever seen. Best of luck to all of you.
King Xerxes gonna be our beauty queen.
King Xerxes, beauty like you've never seen. King Xerxes, cover of your magazine. She thinks that she's gonna get you. They all think they're gonna get you, but I think I'm gonna get you. More lipstick. King Xerxes,
Vashti's that's a let me in.
King Xerxes,
One look and we're gonna win.
King Xerxes, wonder where I've always been. Hey, I'm looking oh so fine. I'll be yours and you'll be mine, and I'm never stepping out of line. Not like Vashti. You'll never know how long it takes me to do all the things that make me classy. So classy. Yeah, he'll think I'm pretty, and in just a little bit he's gonna slip and fall in love with me. With me. With me.
This went on for about a year. One very long year.
Excuse me, Haggai?
Yes, what is it? What's the problem?
Oh, there's no problem. I was just wondering if you saw anything I could improve on?
wrong?
You mean you want my advice?
Oh, yeah. I need all the help I can get.
I'll tell you what, Head Esther, I like you, so I'm gonna give you some beauty treatments and the most comfortable room in the harem.
Ooh, I'll help her. I'd rather not compete anymore.
Okay, that's awesome.
Do you have any other words of advice?
Make sure to wear blue for the king.
Wear what?
Wear blue.
Me!
Wear blue.
Me! The color blue. With me!
Ladies, you sound like a bunch of babies. Get your act together, start acting more like Esther. Quiet and charming, make your attitude
Don't you tell me what to do! I know what it takes to get to!
King Xerxes, I'm your number one. King Xerxes, ain't nobody half as fun. King Xerxes, take me in your arms and come on, open up that door. I'm the one you're looking for. Hey, you gotta help me with this war.
Don't touch me.
King Xerxes, hurry up and make a choice. King Xerxes, take me out of all this noise. King Xerxes, I can't stand your screeching voice. Why you gotta take so long? Don't you know you can't go wrong? How do you have to sing this song?
Seriously.
I'm the one who's gotta win, yeah, even with these girls up in my business.
Your business?
Whatever.
Even if I'm fighting dirty, stabbing backs for acting flirty, I got what it takes to be your queen.
Did you just rip my dress? Girl, I'll make your life a mess.
Please, go back to the farm, girl, before I break your arm.
Why you gotta fight when you know you're not the right one? See if you can win first place. Win that ball and show your face! Fight!
Ladies, did you all come down with rabies? You all look like a fright, and you meet the king tonight. If you want to stand a chance, then we best review your dance. Get in line, it's getting late. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, hello, ladies. Whoa. Can't wait to meet all y'all.
King Xerxes, take me to another life. King Xerxes, I could be your model wife. King Xerxes, make my dreams come alive. Leave behind a little shack so I can have some privacy. Leave behind a smoking road of overbearing family. Leave behind a long predetermined destiny. Leave behind a future that is dying right in front of me. Please, King Xerxes. King Xerxes, gonna be your beauty queen. Yeah!
Welcome back to Beauty Queen Boot Camp. Today is the final day of the competition, and the tension is palpable. All the grueling efforts of the past year come down to this very moment. You'll be called up to the king one by one in no particular order. First up, Agatha Sunshine. Wait, I thought you were too young.
Nope, I'm 32.
Hello. Who put you up to this? That's quite funny. Was it Heyman? I needed a good laugh today. Wait, where's her parents? Somebody get this girl's parents. Oh, she's serious. She's trying to get me in trouble. So how old are you really?
I'm 18.
Uh-huh.
Okay, fine, I'm 20.
Yeah. Next!
That's it! How
Next.
dare you? You can't just ignore me? You
I
can't
can't
just pass me by? Hello?
Get her
Are you
outta here.
listening?
Thank you,
Get her outta
Agatha.
here. Get her
Next
outta
up,
here.
Daria and Dorothea.
You'll regret this! You'll pay for this!
Who does she think she is? She's like
Why,
5 years
hello
old.
there, handsome. Aren't you a cool drink of water on a hot day?
Get him out of here, sweet Moses. Whew.
Parissa, you're up next.
Oh, my stars.
Oh no. immediately.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
I have chickens. You want chickens? Okay,
Did you really have to go to the barn?
Thank you,
My
Parissa.
goodness.
Arissa and Behar, you're up next.
If it's not the barn, it's the library, huh? Who are? Oh, is she always this engaging?
Oh my gosh, like totally. She's always this book, that book, let's read more. I'm like, I spend my time reading a book.
Next.
Next. Who's next? Esther. Yes, Esther. Quickly, if you please. The king is waiting for us.
Your Majesty.
Beautiful.
What?
I meant blue. Blue. Blue's my favorite color. You're wearing blue, you know? So, what's your name?
Esther.
Dance with me. So what do you think of the king's dance skills?
I think the king, you have natural talent.
If you would have said anything negative, I might have had you decapitated.
How romantic.
What was that?
I would never criticize the king.
I wouldn't think so.
Has the king had dance lessons?
Lessons? The king does not take lessons. I happen to be good at everything. Well, the king, the king must use the royal we. It's a very difficult thing.
It sounds difficult. Dancing was difficult for me. That was until I had dance lessons. Then it was easy. I'd be happy to teach the king some of what I know.
You teach me. The inferior does not teach the teacher. You sound like Vashti. One will not stand for another Vashti. I'm sure you've heard all about her, how she humiliated me. I called her and she did not come. All it takes is one time. You break one law, and it's the end of you. If I call you, you come. If I don't call you, well, you understand.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry she hurt you.
Oh. Well, let's go back to dancing. Teach me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
My friends, what do you think of her?
She seems healthy. She seems, royal enough. Woman, stand next to the king. She definitely approves your appearance.
Hey, that's what I want. The queen will suffice. Congratulations, Queen, Ethel?
It's Esther.
What?
My name, it's Esther.
Oh, that sounds much better. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You may, touch the royal hand to settle the arrangement. Release the royal hand. I'm over it.
You got a lady, dog.
I got a lady.
You got a lady.
Woo! She's beautiful.
Oh God, did you bring me here? Have I turned away? Or are you still near?
Queen Esther, you are needed in wardrobe.
It looks like Queen is where I'll stand. I always dreamed that my life would be different, but who could imagine a throne? Suddenly this day awakens a purpose, opens the door as I go into a future unknown yet secured, no longer a fight to survive. All because of one moment on one special day, the rest of my life comes alive.
Esther, you did it! You're the queen!
I couldn't have done it without you, Tala.
Well, as your official lady's maid, I have come to get you ready for tonight.
Tonight? What's tonight?
Just your wedding and your first public appearance as queen.
Queen?
Ooh, that's nice. Why didn't they give me diamonds? I just got gems. They better be. I deserve it.
So many people, yet I'm
Come up here, Queen Esther. I present your queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet your new queen, Queen Esther! Ladies, it is customary to bow. Let's go, ladies.
What's all the commotion?
They picked the new queen.
She's quite pretty.
Who is it?
Some Persian girl.
Oh, good. A Persian girl.
Yeah, of course. He never pick a foreigner.
What's her name?
Esther.
Queen Esther. Hadassah. Esther.
All bow to the great Queen Esther.
I now pronounce us king and wife. Oh, and what was that next part? We party. Yeah. In honor of Queen Esther, I've made a great feast. Congratulations, Queen Esther. Woo! Yeah. Aren't I a lucky guy?
What a happy ending. Little orphan Esther becomes the queen of all Persia. We could send you home right now, but we're not quite finished yet. You still haven't even seen much of this guy. But we have a few more years before anything else happens, so let's take a small break. Okay, I'll see you all back here in a couple of years. Let's speed that up a bit. I'll make that 15 minutes. Okay, well, go on, get out of here. Oh, intermission music.
All right, if you can come and take your seats, we're going to do a little bit of trivia and all, so everyone find their seat. Come and sit down. We're going to get started with our second act here very shortly. Thank you once again for all coming this evening. It's great to have another room full this evening. Well, I thought I'd go through the Purim trivia. Do you want to see if you have the right answers? All right, that was lame. Do you want to see if you have the right answers? Much better, much better. All right, good. So, what does the term Purim mean? Lots. It means lots because they cast lots, all right, for the Jews the day they were to be annihilated. What other day is the celebration of Purim called? The Festival of Lots, all right? Number 3, what is the triangular pastry called that is made and eaten for Purim? They're on your table. They're called Hamantaschen. Everyone say Hamantaschen. That was weak. Let's try it again. Hamantaschen. Good, good. Now a question. What are some theories why the pastries are triangular in shape? Haman's hat. Yes, so the most popular reasoning is that Haman's hat was triangular. That's why Haman's hat looks like a pirate hat. It's the best we could find, all right? Other thoughts are that his ears were triangular, which would make sense of like a demon, right? Or his pockets were triangular in shape. And so anyway, those are very popular, and they are eaten at all Purim festivals. What are they called again? Close enough. All right. What is a grogger? All right, let me hear those groggers. All right, these are groggers, but the more important question is, why is a grogger an important part of Purim? I'll tell you shortly. All right, number 6. All right, you're good. What is the name of the Jewish scroll used to read the story of Esther on Purim? It's called a Megillah. Say a Megillah. All right, and they will read it 2 times during Purim. You know that Jewish holidays start at 6 p.m., so they'll read it in the evening, and then the next morning when they get up, they'll read the Megillah again, okay? Let's see. Surprisingly, whose name is not mentioned in the book of Esther? The name of God. It's the only book of the 66 books of the Bible where God's name is not mentioned. However, we see him all throughout the book, providing for his people. Number 8, what is Esther's Hebrew name? Hadassah. Say Hadassah. See how bilingual you guys are? This is great. Number 9, who is known to be an early ancestor of Haman in the Bible? Of Haman, yes. So Haman the Agagite, you might have heard. So if you go back in your Bible to King Agag, was a king who God told King Saul to annihilate their city. And Saul did not obey. And he kept the king alive, and he kept some of the animals, and he took plunder from that city for himself. And God knew, and Samuel told him, you will no longer be king or your line. If King Saul would have obeyed God, would Haman ever been around? Many think no. All right? What is another name for King Xerxes? Good, good. Ahasuerus. Say Ahasuerus. Good. All right. Traditionally, who is known as King Xerxes' father? Traditionally, who is known as King Xerxes' father? Did anyone find it out? All right. Darius or Darius the First. If you think back, listen, to the book of Daniel, the 3rd king that Daniel served under was Darius. All right? Many believe that that was King Xerxes' father. I love it when Bible stories kind of meet, right? It's kind of cool. Last one. What modern day country would Persia be in today? Iran. Iran. All right? Couple things. How to celebrate Purim. Read and hear the Megillah. All right? So you're hearing that tonight in our play. Number 2, make noise with the grogger. So go. All right, good. But why do you do that? All right? It says in the Bible that they would blot out the name Haman. So whenever the name Haman was mentioned, they would do that and do their kazoos to blot out the name of Haman. So let's try it. Are you ready? Haman. All right, good. Now, I want to tell you that when you're hearing the story in the Megillah, when you hear the word Mordecai, you're supposed to cheer. So let's try this. Let's try this. Mordecai. Haman. Haman. Mordecai. Haman. Mordecai. Haman. Mordecai. All right, good. Now, we could do that the rest of the play, but it would be really hard to hear. And so we're going to ask you to not do that except for when there's a blackout, go crazy. All right? Another thing to do to celebrate Purim is to give to the needy. How appropriate, there are offering boxes on the middle of your table that you can give to our teens in need to go on mission trips and to go on retreats. And so all the money that you give tonight will go towards them to help with those endeavors. Another thing to celebrate Purim is to give gifts of food to friends. You often need to give 2 or 3 different types of food, often fruit or hard candy or chocolate. So why do you have what you have on the middle of your table? Because we're celebrating Purim. Number 5, dress up in costume. Hey, if you've not been back there yet, you're boring and dull. Take your picture before you leave, all right? It's part of Purim. It's a lot of fun. Number 6, have a feast. Did you get your feast? All right, good. That seemed somewhat exciting. All right, and the last is to eat hamantashen, all right, which we gave you at. So we are excited, and now I'm excited to present to you Act 2 of Esther. Blackout, please.
Persia. Several years later, King Xerxes continues to sit on the throne. Esther continues to be his queen. We've had a few wars with the Greeks. We lost, but other than that, everyone is happy. Persia is pleasant in every single way.
Every day, Tala says that everyone loves you.
I saw you sitting by the gate, and it took everything in me not to run up and hug you. The queen must not run or embrace a Jewish man. Sometimes I don't even feel like queen. I have to remind myself who I am now. An ordinary day is somehow still my everyday. It's not as glamorous as I thought it would be. You'd think by being queen I'd live in an exciting way. But I don't do much of anything. I get lots of pedicures. At least I have a caring husband. How I love when we... Erase that. I can't lie to him, right? In all honesty, he spends more time down at the harem than he does with me. Somehow I figured myself being in love with my husband. But there's no need to worry about me. I'm all good and safe. At least I have Tala here to keep me company. I miss you dearly, Hadassah.
we've been here basically like forever.
Actually, Arissa, it's only been like 5 minutes.
Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. They'll be here.
Oh, my stars.
They're late.
Are you sure we can trust them?
They will be here. Now hush.
Oh, my stars, I'm freaking out.
Arissa, hush!
See? Here they are now. I found weasels in the garden.
Have you considered an exterminator?
What's going on? Agatha, you should have told me you had weasels. Weasel removing is my second least favorite job. After chasing the mean chickens, of course. I could have got rid of your weasels lickety-split nice and quick.
She isn't talking about literal weasels, Parisa.
Then, oh, I gotcha.
Hello? Get what? I'm so confused.
Ladies, this is Trash.
And this is my associate, Big Thin. Say hello to the ladies, Big Thin.
Hi, ladies.
So I understand you ladies have a little situation.
That's right.
Excuse me, Agatha, ladies, can I talk to you for a moment? Alone? Are we sure this is the right thing to do?
Yeah, I don't feel quite right about, paying someone to take care of the weasels.
Daria, Dorothea, when King Xerxes insulted your makeup artistry, did that not break your heart?
Only into a bajillion pieces.
And Parisa, when King Xerxes denied your request to touch his beautiful face, how did they make you feel?
Like my soul had been replaced with a shrieking, howling vacuum.
It's a vacuum.
I don't know.
And Arissa and Bahar, he didn't even give you to the time of day.
He was like so rude.
He wouldn't even wait till I finished the chapter.
And when somebody makes you feel like that, do they deserve to live?
No.
No way, Jose.
Absolutely not.
Right, so listen up. Several years ago, King Xerxes rejected us and made us feel like nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing. So now we want you to make him feel like nothing. Literally. Capiche?
We want vengeance.
Payback.
Revenge.
Punishment.
We want to murder King Xerxes.
For the broken hearts everywhere.
Yeah, we don't like him either. Now you know how you want us to,
Oh, the croquet thing.
the polo thing. I have to ask, why don't you just do it yourself?
Because I'm a lady?
Yeah, whatever. You got the money?
Right here. Remember the plan?
What plan?
Relax. We remember, like we practiced.
Good. We expect you to execute the plan. And the king with perfection, or else.
Or else what? You're gonna hire someone else to take care of us? Sorry, that was just a joke. You have nothing to worry about.
Adios and good luck.
Okay, Big Thin, time to practice again.
Okay.
Now, what is the plan?
What plan?
Ah! You escort him on his nightly stroll. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, you escort him on his nightly stroll. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Close enough. Next, you casually steer the conversation towards the subject of polo.
Polo? I love polo.
Yes, I know. Then you cleverly offer to show the king your new polo mallet. Show me. You have to practice.
Okay.
Great. Last step, you suddenly bash him on the head with your mallet with all your strength.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Hello.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, we're just practicing.
Okay, well, good night then.
Good night.
Good night.
What do you think you're doing?
You told me to practice.
You're not supposed to kill me, you're supposed to kill the king.
Are you sure you want me to do that? That seems pretty complicated.
What's complicated about it?
You know, like the...
Oh, it's not that complicated. Step 1, your job will be to take him on his nightly stroll. Step 2, you take a look around, make sure that you're alone. Step 3, you talk about polo. Step 4, you ask if you can show him your new mallet. He will not say no. Step 5, you pull a mallet out and bash him on the head. Step 6, you go. Now repeat this verbatim.
Tala, how is she?
Oh, she's all right.
Good, I have an important message for her.
You take a stroll while all alone I talk about croquet.
No.
Polo, stupid, polo, polo, polo.
Okay. I bring up polo, not croquet. I casually mention, hey, I bought a mallet just the other day.
I must tell Esther.
And when he has to see it, I on our way.
Now go.
No, no, no. I'm shocked how you could be so dull. Your head is just an empty hole. The most important part of the entire plan is that you break his skull.
Esther! Esther! Mordecai has overheard a plot to kill the king. What? Mordecai is...
No, I heard you.
You have to do something.
Go down and tell me everything, then once I hear, then I will bring the news into the court before the king. Wait. I can't go to him. The law. I can't go without being summoned.
But it's his life. You have to.
Even with news like this, he could take one look at me, and I'd be the next Vashti. I have to tell someone else. Haman, I can trust him. He'll be in the court tonight to hear the news and set things right, so tell him that I sent you. And the one who overheard was Mordecai.
Oh, to make a long story short, later when the king was on his throne with his advisors and his nobles by his side, 12 took note and to record the daily happenings of Persia while a trap was being set by those who said, know that they were half the schools of malice up to Haman with the secret knowledge. To the court and started naming names which made the king inflamed with rage, a fright to see. He said, hang those dirty traitors. You don't mess with me.
Haman, the king is forever indebted to you.
To be fair, Your Majesty, I heard the news from Queen Esther.
And she heard the news from a man named...
Mordecai?
No, I believe it was...
Mamakin, you know the details. Write them down in the chronicles.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
And Haman, it is high time for you to be rewarded. You have been of great service to me. I hereby promote you to second in command.
Your Majesty!
You deserve it. In fact, I'm going to command the whole nation to bow to you. Royal court, I hereby proclaim that Haman, the Agagite, is now second in command to the great King Xerxes.
Congratulations, Haman.
Hey, they're not bowing.
All right, everyone must now bow to Haman.
Thank you, thank you. You're all too kind. Thank you.
Mamakin, take Haman around the city and make sure everybody bows to him.
Anything to serve my king.
I've made it, and no one ever thought I could. This game that I played out because I played so good. And now that I made it, and made it like I knew I would, the world will bow to me.
Great citizens of Persia, King Xerxes commands that all must bow to the highly honorable Haman. Great citizens of Persia, King Xerxes commands that all must bow to the incredibly highly honorable Haman. Great citizens of Persia, King Xerxes commands that all must bow to the incredibly and highly honorable Haman. Great citizens of Persia, excuse me.
Yes.
Have you heard the decree that I've been shouting out for the past 2 hours? Assuming that you did not hear the decree, King Xerxes has commanded that all must bow to the incredibly and highly awesome Haman.
Yes.
Which means you must bow right now because that is Haman.
Yes.
So who are you and why are you not bowing?
My name is Mordecai, and I will not bow because I am a Jew.
Okay. This went on for a couple of days. Bow.
No.
Bow.
No.
Okay. Bow.
No.
Okay. Bow.
They're bowing, and giving me my rightful due. They're bowing right now through the my name is Front Page News.
Well, one man's not bowing, it's Mordecai the zealous Jew.
Oh, really? Where is he? Oh, wait, I've seen him before. I suppose he won't bow because he's a Jew.
Yes.
Figures.
Really?
You don't get it, do you?
No, not really.
He's a Jew, and I'm an Agagite. Oh, of course not. You're my inferior.
Agreed.
You see, it all started long ago with the family feud between our ancestors. He hates me, and I hate him. Honestly, I think all Jews hate me.
How could anyone hate you, Haman?
You can never be too careful, Memucan. People have tried to kill the king. Why wouldn't they try to kill me?
Is the parade finished yet, or must we continue to grovel at your feet?
Wife, how pleasant it is to see you.
Hello, husband. My second in command.
Have you come here for any particular reason?
Dinner is waiting. It's been waiting for a few days. Since the last time you've been home. I had to learn about your promotion from the neighbors. Of course, we're all very proud of you, Haman. But no matter how powerful you become, you still have a wife and 10 sons.
Sometimes I don't think people love me.
What are you talking about? Everyone loves you. All of Persia has been bowing at your feet for days.
Not all of Persia. One man would not bow.
Why wouldn't he bow?
He's a Jew.
And you're second in command. Execute him.
There are a lot of Jews in Persia. They're all pretty dangerous. I bet they're all planning to kill me right now. I'll never be safe or happy. I've been working for this for my entire life, and it's all going to be ruined by them.
So, get rid of them.
You want me to wipe them out one by one?
No. Kill them all at the same time.
I can't just wipe out an entire percentage of the population.
Haman, you can do anything. Remember? You're the second most powerful man in the world. Practically a god. King Xerxes doesn't know what he's doing. He sits on the throne like a puppet while you pull the strings. You have all the power in the world. Why not use it to do something significant?
Yes, you're right. They have a violent history. The king needs to know that. The king needs to know that there are dangerous people living in Persia.
Everyone should know. They'll believe whatever you say.
Well, thank you, wife. That made me feel so much better. I'm very lucky to own a woman like you.
Yes, you are.
When you're the second in command, you don't deal with this. When there is something you can't stand, take aim, you won't miss. After all, isn't that the grand point of having influence? Oh, your majesty!
What is your business today?
I come with a matter of grave importance.
What's going on?
I have just recently discovered that there's an entire race of dangerous people living in Persia. They aren't loyal to you. They have their own laws. They have a very violent history. I bet they're planning to kill us right now. I say we go and destroy them all.
I had no idea.
Oh, don't worry. I have already formulated a plan.
Of course you do.
Well, if it please the king, let me destroy all the dangerous people living in Persia. Completely.
Okay.
Don't worry, I will cast lots to set the date of their extermination.
Okay.
And don't worry, you won't have to pay a thing. I'll make sure to put 10,000 talents into the royal treasury to ease your mind.
Haman, you think of everything. I trust you completely. Here's the signet ring. Decree whatever seems best.
The signet ring.
Yes.
Now I have the power to do whatever I want to protect beautiful Persia.
For Persia.
I've made it, I've made it. Now the whole world know I did. And those in my way, every man and woman, every kid, they'll all soon be slain thanks to my 10,000 talent bid. The world will bow to me. Memucan, I need you to write a decree in the name of King Xerxes. On the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, all the Jews shall be annihilated. No one will survive, young and old, women and children. They will all be destroyed in one day. And those who help in this endeavor will plunder the Jewish goods as a reward. Now go send it to all the provinces a copy of the decree, and make sure it is proclaimed that this is our day of freedom.
Our day of freedom. Certainly. Couriers!
I've made it, I made it, now the whole world know I did.
Great citizens of Susa, on the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, all Jews throughout the Persian Empire are to be annihilated.
Those in my way, every man and woman, every kid. All soon be slain thanks to my 10,000 talent bid.
Citizens of Ethiopia,
Macedonia. All will be destroyed, young and old, women and children.
I've worked too hard to come this far. Now that's just the way things are. All the Jews for one small fee.
Great citizens of Jerusalem, all will be destroyed in just one day.
Now the world will bow to me.
Baruch Hashem Adonai. I cry out to you by day, but I find no answer. I cry out to you by night, but I find no rest. You are holy, enthroned on the praises of Israel. In you our fathers trusted. They trusted, and they were delivered. To you they cried, and they were rescued. In you they trusted, and they were not put to shame.
Uncle Mordecai, I got your letter. What will you try to do? Will you try to escape?
Escape? Where would I go? Haman's edict is over the whole empire. I'm safer in Susa, near my queen.
I wish I knew what to do.
You could talk to your husband.
I can't.
He would listen to you.
He won't. I can't just march into his courts and talk to him. It's against the law, you know that.
Penalty is death.
Unless he extends a scepter.
What if he doesn't?
Hadassah, you're his queen.
His queen is easily replaced. He hasn't asked for me in over 30 days. It would mean my life. I know him.
So you would choose your life over the lives of thousands.
Uncle Mordecai, I would do it if it would make a difference, but it won't.
Then you no longer believe in the Creator's power, that he can work miracles.
I do believe that he's worked miracles, and I love those stories, but I'm not guaranteed a miracle. This is my life.
No, it's not your life. You were brought to this land as an orphan, a foreigner. Do you believe it's a coincidence that you became queen?
Uncle Mordecai.
Who knows, Hadassah? Perhaps you were brought to the kingdom for such a time as this.
You think the Creator would remember me now, after how I've forgotten him? For many years I've lived this life, a Persian queen, the great king's wife. I've blended in, I've passed their test. I've all but sold my soul, just like the rest.
Hadassah.
And now you come to bring this news of service.
you believed your God is by your side. If stories of your God are true, then wouldn't he come through? You said he cared for failures too.
I'm so sorry. It's not my place.
No, you're absolutely right. You know she's right, Hadassah. The Creator doesn't remember you because you remember him. It's not about us. It wasn't about Jacob who deceived his brother and his father. It wasn't about David who committed adultery and murder. It wasn't about Abraham or Moses. The Creator can work through anyone. But if you keep silent, the palace won't protect you. Deliverance will come from another place, and you and your father's house will perish.
Go, gather all the Jews in Susa, and hold a fast on my behalf. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, and I will do the same with my handmaidens. Then I will go to the king, though it is against the law, and if I perish, I perish. Tala, go with my cousin. Gather everyone you know and pray.
Oh God, you promised life, but if it's my time, then I will die. Oh God, hold my life in your hands.
Oh God, give her strength.
Don't let her fall.
What are you guys doing? Always messing around. Ugh. Well, gentlemen of the court, I don't have much to discuss today. And I'm in a rather festive mood. And I'm ready for another party. Perhaps a banquet. Where's Heyman, Mimikin?
He's not here yet, Your Majesty.
Huh.
A banquet would be delightful.
Huh. Wait, what's that? Who is that?
That is your queen,
Ah,
Esther.
don't I have a lovely queen? She's so pretty. But wait, did I call for her?
No, Your Majesty, you did not.
But then she's breaking the law.
Yes, and the penalty is death.
She's ignoring the law. Like Vashti.
But maybe it's something important. She did help save your life once, remember? And she
is beautiful.
Yes.
I'll handle this, Mimikin. Queen Esther, you are breaking the law. But you look so lovely today. I am pleased to extend the golden scepter. Now tell me, what is your wish? I'm inclined to give you anything, up to half my kingdom.
Why, thank you, Your Majesty. If it please the king, I would like to invite you to a feast. A banquet. Yes, I would like to invite you and Haman
Haman.
to a royal feast.
Not this time. A feast would be charming. I would love that. How delightful.
Court is adjourned.
Court is adjourned. A feast, that's just what I wanted. A banquet. Awesome.
King and Haman feasted with Queen Esther. A marvelous, intimate feast. The food was delicious. The wine flowed freely. The men drank excessively.
Hey, you forget there's a lady present. Act your age.
Excuse me, Esther. Pardon me. I am so sorry.
Queen Esther, we are so sorry. Thank you for preparing this feast, but what did you want? Why did you call us here? Tell us.
Well, I have an important request for you, my king.
Oh, please tell us.
But I have something even more important to say.
No, you please tell me.
Queen Xerxes.
Oh,
King Esther.
King Esther.
I am so full of happiness. I can burst. I need to give you a toast.
Give me a toast. Wait, like a bagel?
No.
Oh.
This kind of toast.
Oh, this toast. Toast it.
And moving on.
Here's to reaching the top and being the best.
And moving on.
And here's to the greatest king, the greatest queen, and me.
Oh,
Why
you.
not?
Why not? I'd like to give a toast to my dear Haman. Hey, man. Hey, man.
Ah!
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Please, let me give a toast now.
Give a toast.
Give a toast. Here's to a good old time with lovely folks.
And moving on.
Here's to fantastic what? Isn't this one fantastic?
So fantastic.
Moving on.
And here's to Esther. Oh, what was her requester?
See what you did there,
requester. Esther. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. So,
We need to do this more often.
we do.
This is so good.
What is your request?
If it please the king, and if I have found favor, I ask for just one thing. My wish and my request
I'm sorry, Esther.
Oh, my goodness.
I am not sorry.
Not sorry.
Please continue. continue.
He's not sorry.
Well, tonight has been so lovely.
Yeah,
In
it's
fact, I'd like to do it again.
Another feast.
Yep. Here's to another feast.
Another feast.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Another feast. Here's to my better half and his best friend.
Hey, that's me.
Another
And
feast.
here's to my beauty queen, my right-hand man, to power,
To feasting. To cooking.
To Heyman.
to us, you,
To you, and you.
to us.
Made it. Now everyone know I could. Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
Sir,
I said, do you know who I am?
yes.
And you still refuse to bow to me?
Yes.
Do you see this? This ring? It means I have the power to do whatever I want. You are like an insect. I cannot stand to see you alive.
You are free to look the other way. Good night, Haman.
Good night.
Haman, how was the feast? You must tell me everything. The food, the clothing, the wine.
Silence!
Oh. Can I get you anything? Perhaps a warm cup of tea.
Wife, be quiet, please. Sit down, rub my feet. I've had the most distressing day.
What happened? Was it the feast?
No. The feast was perfect. I was perfect, excellent, and pretty charming. But that old Mordecai ruined my perfect day again.
Haman, you can't let him have this effect on you. He's worthless. Let's think of happier things.
Huh?
Let's see. You're the wealthiest man in Persia,
Huh? Yeah.
except for the king. You've been promoted more times than anyone, except for the king. What else?
Oh, the signet ring. The king gave it to me.
So you might as well be sitting on the throne. Everyone knows you're the one with all the power. Even the queen seems to know. Why else would she invite you to the royal feast?
She invited me to another one tomorrow. More wine.
Excellent.
It's not excellent. It's so horrible. Every single time I see this stupid old Mordecai sitting at the gate.
He still refuses to bow?
Yes, it's very infuriating.
Well, he'll be gone soon enough.
But I have no more patience.
Then, why not build a gallows? Tonight, 50 cubits high. Tell the king to hang Mordecai on it. Then Mordecai will die tomorrow, and the rest of the Jews will die on the 13th day of Adar, and everything will be perfect.
That's very simple. Why didn't I think of that?
Sometimes a wife is needed for such things.
Yes. I need to go to the palace. Oh,
It's very late.
I won't get much sleep. I'm gonna go do some gals and drink some more wine.
Of course. Good night, Haman.
It's been a rough night.
The king cannot sleep tonight. As he said, I have been honored with the task of reading him the royal chronicles. the book of memorable deeds. It's quite thrilling.
Mimikin, are you falling asleep?
No, Your Majesty,
Wake up.
just daydreaming. Next up in the Royal Chronicles, Bigthan and Teresh plotted a conspiracy against the king.
Oh, yes.
Mordecai the Jew discovered the plot, and word was sent to King Xerxes.
Mordecai the Jew. I don't remember that part. What was done to reward him?
Nothing, Your Majesty.
Nothing? Well, that is insanity. We must do something immediately. Go see if anyone is in the royal court.
Very unlikely, Your Majesty. It's quite early in the morning.
Mimikin.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
Oh,
Haman, just the man I wanted to see.
And you're just the man I wanted to see.
Awesome. But me first. What would you do for a man the king delights to honor?
A man the king delights to honor?
Yes.
This man must be very important.
Oh, he's very important.
Who could the king delight to honor more than me? Don't worry, I know what to do.
Tell me.
First step, get a bunch of the royal robes.
Okay.
Then, we're gonna get your favorite horse.
Ah.
Then, one of your top-ranked official advisors to dress this man in the royal robes and bring him to the busiest part of the city, proclaiming, "Thus shall it be done for the man who the king delights to honor."
Brilliant. I knew you'd think of something clever.
Oh, no. I have one last embellishment.
Ah, tell me.
See Memikin here. I think he should write a song for the man. The greatest song ever written.
Ah, brilliant. That is absolute perfection. I want it all done. The robes, the horses, everything. For Mordecai the Jew. Mordecai the Jew. You know who that is. You know, he's always at the gate.
Yes, we're acquainted.
Ah, good. Excellent. Well, let's get it done for him. Memikin?
Yes?
Can you do me a favor? You know that song he was talking about? The greatest song ever written? You mind writing that for him?
One moment, please.
Okay. Make it quick. Yeah, the greatest song ever written. You know.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
He's awfully excited.
Maybe he had too much to drink, too.
Your Majesty, nothing would bring me greater joy.
Wonderful.
Except if Haman were to sing the song.
Ah!
That would make the honor feel more complete.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you, boys.
Who's that man who saved the king? Who's the reason why we stand and sing? Who's that man who wins the prize? Who is favored in King Xerxes' eyes?
Mordecai, we love him so we speak his name, our faces go. Oh, Mordecai, he can't be beat, he simply is a treat. Mordecai's the best there is. We sat down and we wrote a list of Mordecai's best attributes that no one can refute. He's likable and very smart. He's funnier than modern art. His beaming smile could come with coldest heart. Please kill me, Mordecai. He wins the prize. He's favored in King Xerxes' eyes. So Mordecai, this song's for you. We hope your dreams come true.
Woo! This celebration went on for hours.
Mordecai, the nicest you. Yes, when we sneeze, he says bless you. Oh, Mordecai, consider it. That's why he's such a hit. Mordecai, he takes a cake. He puts a shake and bake. Oh, Mordecai, he's no man's fool. That's why he's really cool. He's totally a muscle man. There's nobody that's stronger than him. He could kill a bear with his bare hands. Mordecai goes to our heads. There's only one thing to be said to Mordecai. A battle cry, a cry of what a guy. What a guy, what a guy, what a guy, what a guy. Brave and daring, loving, loyal. He's an honorary loyal. Oh wait, but there's more. Mordecai, 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 Mordecai. When it become quite as handsome. Oh, I just adore that.
Mordecai, he's won the hearts of every person in these parts. So Mordecai will tell you now how great you are and how. Not only is Mordecai worthy of the greatest song ever sung, but he's also worthy of the greatest dance ever danced. backwards. IACDEROM. Mordecai, he wins the prize. He's favored in King Xerxes' eyes. So Mordecai, this song's for you. We hope your dreams come. Mordecai, oh Mordecai, oh Mordecai, oh Mordecai. Mordecai, oh 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 Mordecai, Mordecai.
Haman, are you bowing to me?
Mordecai!
Haman?
I've just come from the lowest circle of Hades.
Have you gone mad? I can't be seen with you like this. Quick, put yourself together.
There's nothing left to put back together. I spent the whole day groveling at the feet of the man I hate the most, Mordecai the Jew.
How could you let this happen?
You think I wanted to? The king made me do it.
The king's order. Haman, you can't be serious. The plan was to hang Mordecai. The gallows are ready for him.
Wife, it is your duty to comfort me.
Oh, is it? Well, it seems like we have a serious problem. You've begun to fall before Mordecai. Is he Jewish?
You've known he's Jewish.
Did I? Well, I could tell you what will happen, but it's not very comforting. Mordecai will win. You will continue to fall. You're ruined.
Apologies for walking right in. We're here to take you to the feast.
How exciting.
Are you ready? Mordecai, 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 Mordecai.
Have a lovely time.
Mordecai, Mordecai.
Queen Esther, you've done it again. How is it that these meals are so deliciously prepared?
It's kosher.
Kosher? What is kosher?
It's an ethnic sort of thing.
Well, it is excellent. Thank you for preparing it.
Anything for my king.
And Haman, you've been awfully quiet this evening. What's wrong? How was everything with that man today? What was his name?
Mordecai the Jew.
Yes. Did he get properly rewarded?
Oh, yes. The day was just simply perfect.
Ah, excellent. He deserved it.
Uh-huh.
So, Esther, as much as we appreciate 2 extraordinary meals, surely there has to be more to this. You did not just risk your life to give us a feast. What is it? After all this excellent wine and excellent food, I'm inclined to give you anything, up to half my kingdom.
If I have found favor in your sight, my king, and if it please the king, I ask for my life and the life of my people.
The life of my queen is in danger?
Yes, I have been sold with my people. We are to be destroyed, annihilated. I would have kept silent if we had only been sold as slaves.
By who? Who would do this?
It's Haman.
Haman? Surely not this Haman.
It is this Haman. He is a foe and enemy.
Haman.
Your Majesty,
How could
I
you
assure
do this?
you.
Silence!
My queen, I'm sorry. If I've done anything to hurt you, please, just spare me.
I don't understand.
You did not forgive my cousin, Mordecai the Jew.
Your cousin's
Let's go.
Mordecai the Jew?
Yes, and your noble queen is Jewish.
Oh, dear queen,
Let go
please,
of me!
spare me!
Let go!
Please spare my
Help
life,
me! Let go of me!
Please.
How dare you insult the queen in the king's presence, in the king's palace? Who do you think you are? How would you do this? The signet ring, give it to me. I cannot believe this.
Perhaps His Majesty should know that Haman has constructed a gallows on which he planned to hang Mordecai the Jew.
Perfect. Hang him on that.
No, not my neck!
Memekin, go get Mordecai the Jew for me.
Yeah, immediately, Your Majesty.
Did he hurt you?
No.
What else do I not know about you? How long have we been married?
More than 5 years.
Do you have any other secrets?
Mordecai, Your Majesty.
My name isn't actually Esther.
What? What is it?
It's Hadassah.
Hadassah? Well, I like Esther better. So let's keep
It's
that.
okay, I'm used to it now.
Mordecai.
Uncle Mordecai.
Esther never told me about her family. Thank you. Yes. For all you've done.
He knows everything. He's going to change the law.
Yes.
Really? You can do that?
Of course, I'm the king. I can. Can't.
What?
I forgot. Once I decree a law, not even the king himself can change it.
What? But Your Majesty, I would be killed too.
I'm sure there's something I can do. Of course I can. I won't let this happen.
Maybe you could write a new law saying that the Jews could defend themselves?
A new law? That's brilliant.
Yes. If our enemies saw that we were well armed and prepared, they might not attack us at all.
Perfect. But, could you do this for me?
It would be an honor to serve my king.
Well, I trust you completely. Here's my signet ring. Decree whatever seems best. But
thank you, Your Majesty, on behalf of all of the Jewish people.
There's a lot of work to be done. Let's do it. Thank you, Mordecai. The king is forever indebted to you guys.
And so, little orphan Esther became known as the beautiful Jewish queen. News of her bravery spread throughout Persia. And many people throughout the empire began declaring themselves to be Jewish.
I'm totally Jewish. I'm like totally celebrating Hanukkah this year. Oh, my stars. I'm Jewish too. We're kosher from here on out.
We're Jewish too.
And on the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, the Jews were victorious!
Woo! Yes!
Mordecai received the highest honors in the kingdom, second in command.
Caring, loving, loyal, he's an honorary royal. Oh, but wait, there's more. Mordecai, nobody else can handle because he's white as a pants of all and just adore. Mordecai is the heart of every person, and he's part of Mordecai. I'll tell you now, there you are now.
Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. 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 May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and their children, and their children, and their children. May his presence go before you, and behind you, and beside you, all around you, and within you. He is with you, he is with you. Amen. 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 Amen.
Hey, who had fun tonight? All right, a couple things to give away before Pastor Jeremy comes. One is, wasn't our wait staff great tonight? Let's give them a round of applause. And if I could have Miss Donna, Miss Kari, and we would like to have them and Miss Roberta come on out here. We could not have done this play without them, literally. They did so much work, and so if they could come on out real quick right now. Kari had the audacity to have a baby in the middle of our practice, but she came back to direct this. Roberta did all the amazing costumes. Weren't they wonderful? And Donna and I could sleep for a month now. She's been working so hard on this set. And so, ladies, we appreciate you. And everyone else that served, thank you so much. Blessings on you. Pastor Jeremy?
Well, just want to thank Pastor Kevin as well, and just putting on the show for us. And it's just great for those of you who've been to previous plays put on by our teen ministry here. It's just kind of great to get back to a little bit of normal and to have a play again here. So we're just thanking God for that. I don't know if you've ever read the actual story of Esther in the Bible. Maybe you haven't ever opened the Bible very much. That is a great story to turn to. I mean, it really is a page turner. It's fascinating. It's 10 chapters. And like was said, it's an interesting one because it's a story in the Bible where the name of God is never mentioned. And yet, the hand of God is everywhere. And so it's a story about the invisible hand of God. And really, that's what the Bible is. I don't know how you think about the Bible, sort of a strange book, archaic book, list of do's and don'ts. But really, what the Bible is a history book. It's the history of God's actions to save his people. Whether in the time of Moses to save them out of slavery in Egypt, or the time of King David to save them from the Philistines, or the time of Esther to save them from extermination at the hand of Haman, or even during the time between the Old Testament and the New Testament in Hanukkah, where God saved them from Antiochus, the Greek ruler who was trying to exterminate them as well. And so the whole Bible just keeps telling the story of how God graciously saves his people. And of course, it all culminates in this week, which was both Purim, but it's also Holy Week. The greatest story of God's redemption when he sent his only son, Jesus Christ, to die on the cross, to carry our sins, and to be buried and rise again from the dead on the third day. That's the culmination of the story. You know, Esther was willing to give her life to save God's people. Jesus did give his life to save God's people. And so just encourage you this time of year as we think about this play to realize that it's not just a history and it's not just a drama, but this is the very fabric of how God is telling us how much he loves us and how much he gave so that we could be saved. And so our hope is not only that you enjoyed a great play and had a great meal, but that you would come to know this great God as well. Well, let's bow our heads and pray together. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this evening. I'm so grateful to just be here with these friends, to be here to see this play, to see your word dramatized as it has been actually down through the years. As we remember this great deliverance, Lord, and we pray this Holy Week that we would think of the great deliverer of all, the greatest one of all, Jesus Christ. Lord, thank you for our teens. Thank you for the leaders. Thank you for all the people who served and put all this together. And God, we pray that it would settle down into our souls this week, that we'd meditate on these truths, and we come to see you and know you more. And so, Lord, we bless you and we praise you in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. Any final instructions, Kevin? Great. Have a great night.